Hey guys, what's going on? In this video today, we're going to be doing an up-to-date 9.1.5 Necrolord Demon Hunter talents and conduits. I made the videos before. You can check those out on my channel. But for now, let's get right into it. So with 9.1.5, they made it to where we're able to freely swap covenants back and forth. So a lot of people are going Necrolord. And you want to still go ahead and take Fellblade, Demon Blade, Unbound Chaos. This one, your level 35 talents, you can take either Netherwalk or Soul Rending. A lot of people are taking Soul Rending right now, just because you get the Leech bonus, and it causes you to heal for a lot. If you're still kind of new, I would recommend taking Netherwalk, just so that way you have another strong defensive ability. And your level 40 talent, you want to go ahead and always take First Blood. Always, always, always. Fell Eruption and Demonic. So now, let's go ahead and cover PvP talents. If you're playing 2v2, and unless you're like really high bracket, like let's say 2100 plus, you're going to have like the talents I have right now. Just by default, more or less. You're going to want to play Isolated Prey, Chaotic Imprint, and Mortal Dance. Times you would probably swap these out if you're going up against, say, like a Mage Rogue. If you're playing against a Mage Rogue, I would swap out Chaotic Imprint for Reverse Magic. That'll let you reverse Sheep or Rings on your teammates. And you can swap out Mortal Dance for Detainment. So if you're queuing 2s, and you're going into Mage Rogue as a Demon Hunter, I would play Isolated Prey, Reverse Magic, and Detainment. You can stop the goes. You would Trinket the go. Say like Trinket a Cheap Shot or Kidney. You can Fell Eruption the Rogue, and you can use Imprison, your permanent Cyclone, on the Mage, and you can stop their entire go. And your healer should be out of CC by then. So those are the talents. Let's head on over to the conduits. We're playing Plague Deviser Merilith for our Soulbind. And we're going down the left tree, the left side. So we're taking the Potency Conduit, and we're going to put in Brooding Pool. It increases your Demon Soul by... Well, it just increases your Demon Soul, the duration. And then you're going to take Fell Defender, reduces the cooldown of your Blur, to Growing Inferno, which is a big part of your damage. And every time Immolation Aura does damage, the damage is increased. So it's really good into cleaves. You want to take Viscous Ink, so you just take more magic damage reduction, and it stacks. So like right now I have 20% magic damage reduction because of... Demonic Wards. So Demonic Wards is baseline 10%, plus this 20% magic damage reduction, just passively. You get Ultimate Form, of course. You get Dancing with Fate. They buffed Dancing with Fate with the latest patch, the 9.1.5. So now your Blade Dances are increased by 64%, and of course, the higher your higher your conduit, the more damage is increased by. So you can get 8k, 10k Blade Dances / Death Sweeps. And then I'll go ahead and take the right side here. It just lets you absorb more damage, right? And of course, for your last Finesse Conduit, Ravenous Consumption. And it just gives you a chance to purge a second magic buff on your enemy, which is really good, especially if you go up against, say, like a Resto Druid or a Mage with Triune's Ward. You have a chance to get 2 of their shields, or just, it's really good. So that's pretty much it. Down quick to the point. For your conduits, your Soulbind, let's talk about the legendary. Here we're going to be playing Everburn, which is Burning Wound. So Burning Wound, you can put it on your chest or your back. Most people put it on their chest piece just because you get like the most stats, like more stamina. Um, it was too expensive on my server, so I just went ahead and made it on the cape. And what it does is your demon bite, which is essentially your auto attacks, puts a debuff up on your target, and it's a dot and does chaos damage. But whenever someone has that debuff on them, which is the burning wound, your immolation aura does 65% increased damage. So if you have that, you can tab target between the two people you're on if you're cleaving them, right? If they're stacked. And you can put the burning wound on both of them. And when you pop your immolation aura, you'll be doing 65% increased damage with immolation aura, as long as that burning wound's up, and it lasts for about, I think, like 15 seconds. There we go. Yeah, so you're just doing constant damage, and you combine that with your growing Inferno Conduit, and of course you're already dealing 65% increased damage, and every time your immolation aura does damage, your damage will get increased by whatever percent your conduit is, right? It scales off of your, for me it's 18%, because I have 226 item level, and I have the soulbind talent bonus from having a high level renown. And that's pretty much it. You get that, and you combine it with your, say, isolated prey, right? So if you attack only one person with I-beam, damage increased by 10%. And if you happen to be running chaotic imprint, that's another potentially 10% damage if you happen to put the fire debuff on them. So you have right there alone 20% increased damage plus the 65, right? So 85%. And also your Necrolord class ability, Fodder to the Flame. So Fodder to the Flame is the demon that you see from time to time when you're fighting against a Necrolord Demon Hunter. They spawn, I timed it about once every minute or so, between 45 seconds and a minute. Sometimes you get bad RNG, and it's up every minute and a half, but about on average, about every minute you'll get one. And you'll see that the demon pops up. You use your Throwglaive. Throwglaive deals a one-shot attack where it does like 50k damage, but the 50k damage is only done to the demon. The actual damage with Fodder to the Flame is only about 4,000 to 8,000. I've had it at 10,000. It just depends on your gear, of course, and the gear of your enemy that you're fighting. It is split, similar to, like, say, a mage's meteor, right? So if there's two enemies, Fodder to the Flame hits for 8,000, it'll be 4,000 and 4,000. So it just gets divided evenly. And you also get healed for 25% of your max health, which in addition, it combines with your Shattered Souls. So whenever you kill the demon from Fodder to the Flame, a Shattered Soul spawns. And in this case, it's a demon, so it's a demon soul, right? And your passive ability, Shattered Souls, the effects of Shattered Souls applies to your Fodder to the Flame demon soul. So that 20% healing that you get stacks with your Fodder to the Flame. So you get 45% increased healing. Or sorry, 45% max of your health is healed to you. So in my other videos, you see that I'm at, like, say, 10% health, and I get put back up to full. That's because it's Shattered Soul plus Fodder to the Flame. So it's 45% of your max health you get healed for. And you also get 20% increased damage for 15 seconds, right? So when you consume the soul, it's a little green ball. You have damage increase, and you get healed. So sometimes you can have the demon just running around. And it also breaks CC. So if you're versing like Mage Rogue, and you get a demon proc, the demon does melee damage to you when it's in melee range. So if you happen to get sheep, and you have a demon running towards you, and it'll auto attack you, it'll break CC. So it'll break sheeps, it'll break any in caps, it'll break blinds. any type of CC that requires damage to be done to break it, the demon will do it, but it's at melee auto attack and like melee range. So it's not, the demons don't do range attacks or anything. They do melee attacks. So sometimes the demon will be like 30 yards out, but the demon does walk towards you. And if you happen to get sheeped and the demon gets next to you, it auto attacks you and does damage. So the auto attack from the demon will break the sheep. So sometimes it's good just to keep it like running around. And it's really cool. I think it lasts, again, like 15 seconds it'll run around. About more or less. I think it's sometime 15, 20 seconds, something like that. But it lasts for a long time and it's really cool. That's what I was saying earlier. You have your you'll have your leech, right? If you play soul rending and you time it correctly, you'll just have like really big heals. So that's why you would run soul rending rather netherwalk. But again, if you're new and you're just starting out and you're trying to get a feel for the class and managing your offensive and defensive cooldowns, I would recommend netherwalk just because it gives you immunity. It's essentially like I would call it like a hard defensive ability, like a mage's ice block or a paladin's bubble, right? Where again, you don't take any damage and your movement speed's increased by 100%. So you can trinket netherwalk and run behind a pillar. You get topped off by your healer, and you just you can kite, you can run around. It just gives you that flexibility, whereas you're relying RNG procs from your fodder to the flame, so that way you can heal. As you get better, you can swap it out and try it out. I still go soul rending every now and then, but if I'm versing something like a Ret Warrior or like a something really bursty like that, or a Windwalker Monk, I'll play Netherwalk because I'll want to trinket Netherwalk, or if not, I have to rely on that. But that's pretty much it. This is like just right to the point. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. I stream every day on YouTube. So I stream my Demon Hunter, I stream my Holy Paladin, my Mage, my Warrior, but my main character is my Demon Hunter. I have 3 Demon Hunters. I got one Horde, 1 Alliance on NA, and then I have a Horde one on EU. So if you have any questions, if this helped out, let me know in the comments. If there's any other type of videos you want me to make, I'll go ahead and make them as well. But this is just like an updated guide to my Necrolord Demon Hunter talent choice, conduits, and legendary. So that's all I got for now. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll catch you guys in my stream. And please like my stream and my past streams and other videos as well. So later.